Did you know that only about 10% of passengers ever get a free upgrade? And yet, 90% of travelers don't know the tricks that can land them in those comfy, spacious seats. Imagine never flying economy again, always enjoying the perks of first class without paying a fortune. Sounds amazing, right? Here's a shocking fact. Airlines often overbook economy but leave premium seats empty. Why? They want to keep their top-tier passengers happy. But what if you could hack the system and score those seats for yourself? In this video, we'll reveal 9 secret hacks that can get you upgraded. From dressing the part to leveraging social media, these tips are tried and true. Ever wondered why some people always seem to get the best seats? They know something you don't, but not for long. We'll show you how to befriend airline staff, use special occasions to your advantage, and even the best times to request an upgrade. Ready to never fly economy again? Stick around and discover the insider secrets that could change your travel game forever. Okay, let's dive into these amazing strategies and get you that upgrade. Chapter 1. Insider Secrets from Airline Employees. Ever wondered what flight attendants and gate agents know that you don't? Turns out, they have some pretty nifty tricks up their sleeves. Did you know that airlines sometimes oversell economy class but keep a few premium seats open? This means you could get bumped up if you play your cards right. In The Points Guy, Brian Kelly mentions that being polite and friendly to the staff can significantly boost your chances. A smile goes a long way. Another little-known secret is the operational upgrade. When flights are overbooked, airlines need to move people around. If you're a member of their frequent flyer program, even at the lowest tier, you're more likely to be considered for an upgrade. According to a study by The Points Guy, frequent flyers have a 20% higher chance of being upgraded compared to non-members. Flight attendants also suggest checking in early or late. Early birds can catch available seats before they fill up, while last-minute check-ins might get lucky with remaining business or first-class seats. In his book, Confessions of a Former Fat Frequent Flyer, Tony Harrell mentions, always ask at check-in if any upgrades are available. You'd be surprised how often the answer is yes. Chapter 2. The Perfect Timing. When to request an upgrade. Timing is crucial when it comes to getting an upgrade. The best time to ask for one? During the golden hour, about 24 hours before your flight. This is when airlines are finalizing their passenger lists and might have a clearer picture of seat availability. In Fly Cheap, Stay Cheap, Travel Cheap, author Rick Steves suggests being proactive. He says, calling the airline exactly 24 hours before your flight can sometimes yield an unexpected upgrade. This is because airlines open up unsold premium seats at this time, and if you catch them early, you might get lucky. Another strategic time is during boarding. When the gate agents are managing last-minute seating, they might upgrade a few lucky passengers to balance the plane. According to Skyscanner, around 10% of upgrades happen during this period. Just be polite and ask if there are any open seats in business or first class. If you're a frequent flyer, leverage your loyalty points during off-peak times. Flights midweek or off-season tend to have more available seats, increasing your chances of an upgrade. A study by Expedia showed that midweek flights have a 15% higher upgrade rate than weekend flights. Chapter 3. Loyalty Pays. Maximizing your frequent flyer miles. Frequent flyer miles are like gold when it comes to getting upgrades. The key is knowing how to use them effectively. Start by joining a frequent flyer program if you haven't already. Even if you don't fly often, being a member can make a big difference. In his book, Frequent Flyer Master, Chris Guillebeau emphasizes, always credit your flights to the same airline or alliance. This consolidates your miles and status, making you more eligible for upgrades. Consistency is key. By focusing on one airline or alliance, you accumulate miles and status faster. Use your miles strategically. Airlines often have special deals where you can upgrade for fewer miles than usual. Keep an eye out for these offers. According to a study by NerdWallet, using miles for upgrades during off-peak seasons can save you up to 30% of the miles needed. Status matters too. Higher-tier members are prioritized for upgrades. Aim for elite status by flying more or using co-branded credit cards to boost your miles. According to U.S. News & World Report, travelers with elite status are 4 times more likely to receive complimentary upgrades. If you have a lot of miles, consider using them for a guaranteed upgrade. It's better to use miles for a confirmed upgrade than to hope for a complimentary one. Travel smart. Author Nikki Vargas suggests, booking economy and using miles to upgrade can often be cheaper and more reliable than booking business class directly. Chapter 4. Dress to impress. The upgrade dress code. Yes, your appearance can influence your chances of getting an upgrade. Airlines want their premium cabins to look good, and passengers play a part in that. Dressing smartly can increase your chances of being chosen for an upgrade. Think business casual, neat and presentable. In The Points Guy blog, Brian Kelly says, while it's not a guarantee, dressing well shows that you respect the airline's brand and could lead to an upgrade. A well-dressed passenger is often seen as a better fit for the premium cabins. Interestingly, a survey by Skyscanner found that 61% of travelers believe dressing smartly improves their chances of an upgrade. So, leave those sweatpants at home and opt for a polished look instead. Clothes don't need to be fancy, just neat. Think of it as dressing for an important meeting. Studies have shown that people perceive well-dressed individuals as more professional and trustworthy. In the book, Mindless Eating, Brian Wansink notes, our appearance often influences how others treat us, even in subtle ways. Chapter 5. The Art of Charm. Building rapport with airline staff. Building rapport with airline staff can work wonders. A friendly smile and polite conversation can make you stand out. According to How to Win Friends and Influence People, by Dale Carnegie, a warm smile is the universal language of kindness. Airline staff deal with many stressed passengers, so being kind can make their day. Showing empathy and understanding can create a positive interaction. Research by the Harvard Business Review indicates that people who are polite and positive are more likely to receive favors. When checking in or at the gate, simply ask if there are any upgrades available. It never hurts to ask. A Skyscanner study found that passengers who asked politely for an upgrade were successful 15% of the time. Also, acknowledge the hard work of the airline staff. A simple thank you can go a long way. According to Emotional Intelligence, by Daniel Goleman, recognizing and appreciating someone's effort can foster goodwill and cooperation. Chapter 6. Last-minute strategies. How to get a surprise upgrade at the gate. Sometimes, the best opportunities for upgrades come at the last minute. Airlines often finalize seating just before the flight. This is your chance to snag an upgrade if there are any unoccupied seats in business or first class. According to The Travel Hack Handbook, by Monica Stott, being at the gate early can give you an edge for last-minute upgrades. Arriving early shows you're eager and prepared. Gate agents are key players in last-minute upgrades. They handle the final seating arrangements and often have the power to upgrade passengers. In Confessions of a Former Fat Frequent Flyer, Tony Harrell advises, always be polite and patient with gate agents. They can make or break your chances of an upgrade. If the flight is overbooked, airlines might offer upgrades to free up space in economy. Volunteering to give up your seat on an overbooked flight can sometimes get you an upgrade on the next flight. According to the U.S. Department of Transportation, about 6% of volunteers get upgraded as compensation. Timing your request is crucial. Just before boarding starts, gate agents might have a better idea of available seats. A survey by Travel Plus Leisure found that 10% of upgrades happen within the last hour before the flight. So, stay close to the gate and be ready to ask. Chapter 7. Leverage special occasions, celebrations that earn upgrades. Did you know that special occasions can sometimes get you an upgrade? Celebrating a birthday, anniversary, or honeymoon. Let the airline know. Airlines often like to make these moments memorable for passengers. In Fly Cheaper, Keith Winter mentions, telling the airline about a special occasion can sometimes result in a surprise upgrade. Make sure to mention your special day when booking your flight. A survey by Skyscanner found that 17% of passengers received upgrades when they informed the airline of a special occasion. This little extra info can make a big difference. Sometimes, airlines offer special promotions for celebrations. Keep an eye on their newsletters and websites. According to Airline Secrets Revealed, by Amy Lee, special promotions for birthdays and anniversaries are more common than you think. Remember to be polite and friendly when mentioning your special occasion. As the saying goes, you catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. Dale Carnegie in How to Win Friends and Influence People highlights the power of kindness and courtesy. Chapter 8. The Power of Compliments and Feedback. A genuine compliment can go a long way. Airline staff deal with many passengers, and a kind word can make their day. Complimenting the service or the staff can sometimes lead to unexpected perks, including upgrades. In The Customer Rules, by Lee Cockerell, it's noted, sincere appreciation can open doors. A simple compliment about the service or the crew's professionalism can make you stand out in a positive way. Additionally, providing constructive feedback can also be beneficial. If you've had a positive experience with an airline, let them know. Airlines appreciate loyal customers who take the time to give feedback. A survey by the Harvard Business Review found that positive feedback increases the likelihood of receiving better service in the future by 12%. When giving feedback, focus on the positive aspects. Acknowledge what the airline does well. In The Power of Nice, Linda Kaplan-Toller and Robin Koval emphasize, positive feedback fosters goodwill and encourages continued good service. Chapter 9. Social Media Influence, Using Your Online Presence. In today's digital age, social media can be a powerful tool. Airlines are active on social media and often monitor their mentions. Tagging the airline in a positive post about your flight can sometimes lead to perks like upgrades. According to Social Media for Travel Brands, by Ursula Petula Barzi, engaging with airlines on social media can enhance your travel experience. Positive engagement can catch the airline's attention, and they might reward you. Using social media to share your travel experiences can also build a relationship with the airline. A study by Simply Measured found that 25% of travelers received better service after posting about their experience online. Don't be afraid to share your excitement about flying with a particular airline. Positive posts can make a big impact. In Likeable Social Media, Dave Kirpin mentions, brands appreciate public endorsements and often reciprocate with perks. Remember to keep your posts genuine and positive. Airlines can tell when you're being sincere, and a heartfelt post can go a long way. So, the next time you fly, consider sharing your experience online.